Okay, so I haven't put anything on my eyebrows yet. I've just sort of done my foundation. I haven't got any mascara on either. So for my eyebrows, it's pretty simple. I don't really have any super crazy techniques, but I'll let you guys know all of the just everything that I do and the way I maintain them and things like that. I'll come a bit closer. Zoom you in a little bit. Ooh. Okay. So as you can see, my eyebrows are rather straight across here, and they sort of come down a little bit. So my view is, if you have a rounder face, I have quite a round face, especially when I smile. It's quite round. So I've learnt that if I make my eyebrows round, then my whole face just looks like a huge moon or something, and that's not good. So like if I go like that, see, it just adds to the roundness. So yeah, it's sort of also having sort of more angular eyebrows in a round face. It sort of makes everything else look a bit more angular and gives you a bit more shape. So I would advise round-headed people like myself stick with the angular eyebrows. Also, I can move my eyebrows a lot. I used to be able to do the wave. I can't do that anymore. And now for people with sort of angular heads, or like square shaped head, or even like a heart shaped head sort of thing, I think round is good, but try to make it round here, like not like, I hate it when, don't do that. That just looks like you're surprised. Make it more angular here, more rounder here. But that doesn't really suit me, I don't think. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I pluck them, I don't wax them, and I always do it myself. So as you can see, I've got some like small dots around this area from where I've been plucking and things, hairs are coming back, which is the one shitty thing about like doing something with your eyebrows. So basically people say don't pluck on top of your eyebrows, but I do, because I never really liked the shape on top of my eyebrow anyway. So I just sort of altered it myself, and I am sort of paying for it because little bits do come back, but I just get them as soon as they're long enough. So the main rule of eyebrows is when you're shaping your eyebrows, you have to line them up like straight. So the rule is, hang on either side of your nose, the outer edges here, line them up with, that should be like in line with the eyebrows, like just there. That's where they should start. So don't start them here, because that'll make your head, your eyes look very far apart, and don't start them out here, because then they'll look really close together. So just there, even just get like little makeup brushes or pens or anything like that. Oh, sorry. And so now the outer edges, most of you will know this, but outer edges, you do an angular line like from your edge of your nose to your eye, and then to the end of your eyebrow. That is where it should stop, which is, mine are a little bit short. I'm trying to like grow them a little bit longer. And then finally, the point of your eyebrow should be where your iris, which is your pupil, duh. I work in an optometrist, I should really know that. Where the pupil starts is where your sort of angle should start, just there. So mine's pretty right. And that way everything will be symmetrical, and hopefully you'll get a good shape out of that. Don't make them too thin, please. Don't keep plucking them and making them super thin or anything like that, because that can look really bad and you just end up looking quite old. What else is there? Too thick, I don't think is possible unless you, like, thick eyebrows are awesome and they're always going to be in. They're always like, oh, eyebrows are in at the moment. They'll always look great. They look, you know, like Cara Delevingne, for example, hers are amazing. So the only thing is, just if you want to make thick, bushy eyebrows, just make sure you pluck this area in, you know, right there. Some girls do forget to do that, and it is bad. So yeah. So I'll show you how I fill in my eyebrows now. So I grab any dark brown or light medium grey colour that I can for my eyebrows. I'm not really fussy with the colour. I don't have a colour, an eyebrow kit or anything. I just use my L'Oreal Paris Les Ombre that I use for my eyes sometimes, but I'm only using this colour down here, this darker colour. So, and then this is actually an art brush. See how it is super angled, like super, and it's really fine. It is perfect for my eyebrows because, yeah, it's just really precision eyebrow drawing. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that color and I just threw my brush at the camera. I'm just gonna dip my brush in there like so on either side, just gently, and sort of pat it off a little bit. Now, first of all, I brush them down with my little, any old brush, but I have a Definer Brow by Maybelline. I brush them down like this, so that all of my hairs are pointing downwards. And then, I quite literally draw a line, so from the top, across, just like that. And it looks funny because I haven't filled it in, but we will come back to that later. So yeah, as I was saying, just go along that line. That's how I make the top of the shape, sorry. And then I sort of fill it in here by nudging it like this. Strokes even. Apply more to your brush. And sort of, there we go. Now it's looking really rough right now, so just continue, I just continue like on the outer edges. But I go down here. This is where I make the slope. And just keep going down there. That looks about right. Don't go too crazy. Don't bring it down to your cheeks or something. Which I have done before, we've all done that a little bit. Okay. So now we have the top shape. I also sort of just fill this part in a little bit too. And do a little box shape here. Don't do it too dark though. We don't want those angry looking eyebrows, which a lot of girls do. And then I like to brush it upwards. So then we have, see, it's a lot more defined now. It's, yeah, a bit more serious. Apply more of the colour to your brush, and then I'm just going to go along the bottom. Only lightly. Don't grab too much on your brush. Oops. And I just follow that line along there. So there we have it. Very simple, and there is a huge improvement. Sort of, yeah, shapes your whole face. Eyebrows are a huge part, and people don't realise, like, when I see eyebrows that haven't been shaped and they could be so much better, I'm like, oh, gotta get my hands on those. So I'll just do my other eyebrow. So fulfilling doing eyebrows. I find anyway. I find doing my makeup so relaxing. I love it. My eyebrows are slightly oddly shaped, but I don't think anybody can tell. Nobody's told me yet anyway. I've got a couple of gaps here where I would like more hairs to grow. Just don't pluck, just like a lot of people when there's gaps, they pluck these little bits out so that they're gone. But then it just makes it thinner. So you can easily colour it in and make it like an illusion, like so. And see, now it looks like I have more hairs there. And then brush it all over. Yep, definitely uneven eyebrows. So big improvement there. I think eyebrows are a great thing to do. Get into it if you don't already. Sculpt your eyebrows or something. Find a waxer who knows what they're doing, or find a friend who has been to a waxer if you do wax your eyebrows that does it really well and you've seen their finished product sort of thing. Because so many times when I was younger, I went to eyebrow or just salons and they'd wax my eyebrows and they'd make them so pencil thin, and I just think it looks awful, pencil thin. If you're going to do pencil thin, I believe pencils like really thin makes you look a bit more mature, makes you look older. Big eyebrows are more youthful, definitely. So in that case, I don't know why older women pluck every hair out. Oh, people have asked me a lot about my hair. So it's all my hair. It used to be very, I once cut it to here. Oh, I really regret doing that. But before that, it was down to my bum, but now it's all mine. I dyed it a while ago, put some blue, I don't know where I got that from. Put some light blonde streaks through it. It looked cool, but brunette's definitely what I prefer and what I suit. So, but yeah, all mine. And my suggestion for growing longer hair is, so hairdressers are going to hate me for this, but, well, no, not my suggestion. This is what I do. I just don't cut it. It's not super healthy on the ends, but it's not bad. Like people don't comment, oh, your hair's so gross. It's just, I don't know, if you look after it and I don't straighten my hair every day. This isn't straightened, this is just blow dry. Just blow dry it straight with like one of those thin thingos. And yeah, so that's and I just use herbal essences, but the old one, I don't use the new colourful ones. I use like the big bottles. They're really good. And every now and then I just put some treatment in. But that's kind of rare nowadays. Yeah. Now, quickly for some makeup do's and don'ts. Definitely don't, I'm just gonna zoom it in a little bit. So don't go putting your lip liner on way outside of the lines. That looks really bad. It makes your lips look even just silly. Don't do that. Do it on the very edge of your lip. So before the little white bit is what I do, and you get the perfect shape. Even if you're doing red lips, do that. And for eyeshadow, eyeliner, never, because I have quite small eyes. They're quite like inset eyes, and I only have a small mobile lid, only like this part, it doesn't show much. So for people that are in that situation as well, you'll find putting black eyeliner on the waterline, which is this white line here, putting black eyeliner on that will just make your eyes look even smaller, and it'll just make them look even more inset. And what it does to me anyway is it emphasizes my round head. So try and make your eyeshadow sort of on the outwards of your eyes, and if you are going to put anything on the waterline, make sure it's a white liner. White liner is great, and it emphasizes the size of your eyes, makes them bigger. Sorry. Yeah. So that's always good. Mascara, don't clump it, please. Just if you're putting a layer of mascara on, then you leave it for 10 minutes and then do another layer. Don't do that, girls. I know you want to do that when you're out, but it looks shocking because then you have like spider legs on your eyelashes and it looks shocking. So yes, please don't do that. Yeah, that's just a couple of hints and tricks that I have learnt along my way. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little eyebrow tutorial and my rant about beauty do's and don'ts, makeup do's and don'ts. So next video will be soon. I'll start uploading them weekly from now on. And yeah, any comments or anything, just leave in the messages below and I will definitely reply. Thanks guys, bye.